Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Empress Aries 88. My name is Tanya. Okay, we're doing another informative reading, so let's call on spirit and get this party started. Spirit, guides, and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel and protect my beautiful collective. All right, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you press that play button. Please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel and it helps me tune into you. All right, so I'm going to try to do this. This is the lunchtime rewind, but you might get it at 7 o'clock at night. Who knows? But if you do, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I so appreciate you. God bless you all. Many blessings, many blessings. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. This is the lunchtime rewind. And they're collective, right? Collective energy, my friends. Take what resonates and toss the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, be glad sometimes because it can be a real shit show. Okay, synchronicity, and it's in the reverse. So somebody's not in sync. Bye, bye, bye. Well, there you go. They're not in sync. Who is, really? Didn't they break up? It's gonna be May. And it is. Yeah. So the song In Your Eyes from Peter Gabriel, I'm gonna put that as my picture up on this for this revelation. Celebration. Synchronicity celebration. Okay. Moon dance. The past. Oh god. Alright, so the song from Peter Gabriel, in your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes, I am complete, your eyes, I see the doorway to 1,000 churches, the resolution of all my fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Yep. All right, so this is, I want to touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Oh, God. This is the past, right? Past, present, future energy. We're going into the past. And in the past, there were celebrations, but you're not in sync. So, past, maybe you were. Present, no, we are not. Future, let's get into it. Let's find out. Let's find out. Do we have a future with this person, Spirit? Because we're hoping, right? Some of you are hoping. Some of you are saying, hell no. I get it. I understand. I do. When you've been through so much with somebody and they break your heart, it's not really conducive to a union for some of us. Some of us are like, all set. Been there, done that, have the scars to prove it. Yeah, been surviving, right? The Fool is here. You might have felt like you were a fool in a connection. Six of Cups. Maybe in this nostalgic state, this person's thinking about a person, that they were a fool for that person, or they took a chance on a person. Didn't work out. 10 of Buttons, which is 10 of Pentacles, didn't work out, right? It's in the reverse, though, so it's like now you're in financial lack. Maybe you had it all, like that Whitney Houston song. Didn't we have it all? When love was all there was, well, when love was all worth giving, the ride with you was worth the fall. Loving you made life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? Yeah. Queen of Buttons, Queen of Pentacles. So you're a very prosperous person. 10 of Needles, who's been through a lot. Swords. 10 of Buttons, so 10 of Pentacles and 10 a vibrational match here. But there was heartbreak. In between is like the 10 of Needles. So yeah, we got 10 of Swords. Oh boy. Yeah, didn't we almost, if it wasn't for the backstabbing and the 10 swords in my back, it would have been perfect. The Hangman, yeah, this is in suspense. Why? Because there's been a betrayal. A betrayal. 10 of Swords. Somebody backstabbed one or the other, or there was third parties involved in this backstabbing. Take what resonates. My friends, somebody felt like the fool. Gaslighting, somebody was gaslighted. Two of Pentacles. So inevitably this connection is in limbo. Hangman was here, right? Two of Pentacles. So working together, prospering as a couple. Maybe at one time you were a team, but you're not in sync anymore because somebody decided to break the chains. And there was something about the light, the heat in your eyes that they can't forget. But they went on. That's all I'm hearing. They went on. They tried to find you in somebody else. Yes. It's like a lot of choices, an illusion. Maybe they even gave their ring to somebody else, put a ring on it. They're watching you, though. The eyes are on you. 8 could be significant. Yeah, you were in sync at one time, matched. Maybe even it's considered soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Yep, in sync. But one of you went in a different direction. One of you went more 3D with like sexual energy or seeking adventures or seeking things in the here and the now. Yeah, I know you can hear noise. Sorry, but I got to get some cards. And the other person went on to like spiritual things. So you weren't really in sync when it came aligned when it came to spiritual or moral things. Like one of you was immoral, as I'm hearing. One of you was easily led by, I don't know, like the turn of the head, the eyes. Yeah. And they worked against you, I'm hearing. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So there was love here, though. But, yeah, what happened with this love? Friendship. There was friendship and there was love. Oh, God. Loneliness is in the reverse. So no longer lonely. Maybe you were lonely in this connection. Success is in the reverse. So, yeah. Spirit. All right, let's go into the... Let me see what I got. All right, let me see, what time is it? All right, let me go into the tarot. I'm going to go into the Intuitive Kev's tarot. 9 of Wands, damn, been through it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, oh my God, beat down. This took a lot out of you, this connection. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of heartbreak. 10 of Swords is here, right? 7 of Swords, somebody was sneaky and deceptive. There was passion. But this wasn't your divine partner, it's in the reverse. So in the reverse. So this could be a dual purpose. This could be 2 different people. Maybe your divine partner and you are going through the same crap. A mirroring of sorts. Somebody was very generous towards a person that was not their divine partner. The Wheel of Fortune, so time went by. The world, they thought they were going to have success, but 3 of Swords instead, heartbreak. 10 of Swords, the burden of the situation, yeah. Somebody's doing white magic, maybe manifesting to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, God. Yes. Obsessed. Somebody is obsessed. Obsessed with what? Maybe magic. Saying it's white magic or trying to keep a person with them. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, third parties. They're obsessed with third parties. That's what happened. That's what broke this up. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Giving their cup of love to somebody else. Black magic is here. The Hermit up in the clouds, isolating you maybe so that you didn't see what was going on up in the clouds. Divine guidance is here in the Chariot, so Spirit had to step in. Yeah, this person was sneaky and deceptive towards you, put you through hell. Maybe pretended to be your divine partner. A lot of passion, too much passion. They had so much passion it spilleth over into other relationships because they couldn't contain it in one. They were generous, probably with your cash. Wheel of Fortune, time went by. This was a long time. You thought you were having success, but you got brokenhearted. Maybe you manifested a change, but this person was obsessed with third parties, obsessed with money, obsessed with the newness and the chase. Black magic to keep you stuck. to keep you up in the clouds, or maybe somebody did that to them so they could take them away, right? Take it what resonates. Their third parties attach themselves sexually to them, energetically, also magically. You wanted what was good for the family or good for the connection. They wanted what was good for down below. Yeah, divine guidance. So spirit sent you the hell out of there because this wasn't going to be good. Seven of Pentacles here. You're growing something here. And maybe you're more guarded now. You're more guarded. While this person's in the Five of Pentacles, lack. There was deception here. The moon is here. Secrets that they kept from you. Maybe a Queen of Cups that they gave their cup of love to. Yep, Two of Cups is here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is a Knight of Wands. This is somebody that is, quick to move away. Your innocence was taken. Your innocence was taken. You trusted this person, and maybe innocence and children were involved in this as well. There's always more than one person, right? If you have a family with them, then they go through it as well, which is sad. Balance, yeah. This needed a balancing act because one was more controlling than the other. They were controlling of you, and yet they had no control over themselves. They were an emotional manipulator, but it's in the reverse. Yeah, Six of Cups, giving their love to everybody, to false people. They were a false person too. So, Eight of Swords, keeping you stuck and restrained. But you had spirituality, though. Seven of Wands, you were manifesting something else. Yeah, and you were also being enlightened by spirit, maybe not so subtly that this person was cheating. Yeah, Ten of Cups, you are going to have Ten of Cups now. That is your destiny. You are the Queen of Pentacles, double confirmation of that. You are going to manifest that, and it's going to happen for you, this Ten of Cups. So you're going to have emotional fulfillment. It's just not going to be with this person. Yep, Death in the Chariots here, and the Sun. So you found out what this person was doing. Four of Swords. And it's given you inner peace to move away. Yeah, the ending and the moving and the overcoming, and justice is here as well. So this person's in their anxiety. They chose poorly, and they're going to get the karmic consequence of that. But you, my friend, are going to move forward into your prosperity. And it had to take, unfortunately, going through the heartache and the hell with this person in order for that to be achieved. Spirit, any cards this person would say. This person was jealous and possessive of you. God. And right, it says here, right here, trust. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external, whatever it looks like on the outside. This person's doing great. This person's winning. This person's got so much happiness. No. All an illusion. All an illusion. Smoke and mirrors. Don't get it twisted. And Spirit has your back. Thank God Spirit had your back, because this was crazy. This was lockdown mode for a long time. Yes, and it says here, red flags, which you didn't use because you were in love. Tune in to the subtle energy you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and intuition. There you go. That says it all. This person, and you had red flags, but you chose to ignore them because there's always these subtle signs, right? And not so subtle signs. This person wasn't who they said they were. Return to sender. Stop trying to stop me from saying what I'm saying, because it's true and you know it. Let me take a sip. Hang on. Thank you. They were sneaky. They were deceptive. They lied. They presented themselves as your soulmate, the best thing that happens in sliced bread. You had abandonment issues. You had codependency issues. So you didn't want to see the red flags. And maybe you had this misconception about union and marriage and titles and how important that was to you. And they knew that, and they used that to hold you to them. Maybe gave you a family to keep you even more stuck with them, while they went around cheating and whose boots, who's better your boots under, because they were all over the place. And you found this out through downloads through Spirit. And it got so bad that Spirit, they were locking you down, controlling you and your moves while they were doing whatever they wanted. They needed to wake up and smell the roses. You're out of here, deuces. And Spirit had to push you physically out the door in order for you to leave, because you were like, what is it? Their ride or die, totally committed to this person, and they were not the same for you. Let's be real. All right, let's do a couple of cards here. Philippians 4:8. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. This ain't it. You had a spirituality that this person lacked. They may have had a form of religion, a cross, a prayer, but they proved false to its power. They did not live by those rules. They were very easily turned by attention, flattery, and somebody's, body or whatever, attention. They went in those directions on the regular. And you know it. You were screwed over by this person, and they continue to do that. They loved your energy. They loved the effort you put into them, but they did not put effort into you. They did not invest in you. They invested in anything that turned their head. Let's be real. So this was not praiseworthy. This was not excellent. Galatians 6:7. You will always harvest what you plant. Yeah. And also, what does it say that the grass isn't greener on the other side? It's where you water it. This person did not water your grass. They did not water this connection. They just took it for granted because you were so giving and loving. But a good relationship, one that's going to, survive the test of time, it has to be reciprocal. One person can't be doing everything. And that's what happened in this situation. They just took you for granted that you would always forgive or overlook their indiscretions, even if it wasn't blatantly in your face, obviously, but it was kind of in a sense. Now all they think about is you, the past. They think about the memories, your eyes. They think about the times that you were so loving to them because they're not getting that with the karmic situations that they're in. It's just a hit it, a quit it. It's a fling. It's a here, it's a there. It's chasing these people and the newness of it, and then getting just emptiness at the end of it. There's no fulfillment like they had with you, and they know it. All right, one more. Psalms 41:1. Blessed are those who have regard for the weak. The Lord delivers them in times of trouble. And you were. You had weakness, and the Lord, God, divine spirit, they took you out of the situation because you were going to stay. You were going to stay stuck, and you have a job to do. You have more to give. You have so much love to give. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You have prosperity in your future, and you needed to move away from this person, and now you're doing better. If you were to be honest with yourself, you know that. So don't feel bad about this situation. I understand it's a very hurtful situation. Get it? But this person didn't deserve you. You have better things coming for you outside of this situation. Just be patient and forgive yourself and love yourself. Forgive yourself for staying in situations like this. But because you were trained in the sense of the belief system that maybe come from your parents, that marriage was the end all be all, that being married and being in a connection and having that title meant so much to you. I understand that. I understand. I grew up the same way. My mother thought the biggest thing in the world was marriage. And really, it isn't when you're not happy. You can have all the money in the world. You can have what looks like on the outside to be the idyllic situation. But when a person isn't faithful to you and a person truly is only using you and not loving you, you don't have anything. You just have, well, a facade, really, a pretend life. And that's no life at all. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 88. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe because I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.